So hello everyone, for this collection we have these 3 designs. So what we're going to do is every design follows the same steps. I'm going to show you how to do one and then we're going to go with other details. But we're going to start with this one. This one will help you to understand how the process goes. So this is the final design. This is what you will get when you finish. This is another one of the designs. And you can see how we create layers, and I'm going to show you how to create those with your sticky dots that you have in your package. And then this is the third design. So let's begin. So if we're going to create this design, let's see what you have inside. In your package you should have something that looks like this, correct? You also have a tape runner, and then you have your glue dots. So we're ready. We're going to open the bag that looks like this, and we're going to see what's inside. Some of the elements that you will find is a bag with a butterfly and some bling. You're going to have a wood cutout. You're going to have these pieces. You'll have a ribbon, a gold piece of paper, an extra wide piece of paper, and the folding card. What's going to happen all the times is that you are not going to use the folding card or the envelope until the end. So we're going to put that aside every time. So if we look at our design, I'm creating everything on top of the shiny nude color. That's what we're going to use as the surface. Then everything is attached to the gold piece of paper where we attach the ribbon. And after that, that whole design is attached to the extra wide piece of paper. So it will get simpler as we do it. The first step is you have the 2 circles that we will locate on our card like this. After that, we will add our wood cutout and then these elements. We will use the sticky dots to glue and create the layers. So every time you see extra pieces, I usually add them with the glue dots. The only thing that I normally use the tape runner is for the ribbon and attaching the paper to the card. Everything else, normally I use sticky dots. So I'm going to attach sticky dots. You peel off one. I'm going to try to locate those in areas where you don't see them too much. And I'm going to put 2 or 3 around. So they are sticky on one side, and then you have to peel off the piece of paper on the other side. So let's see. If we put 3, this will look like this. And then I'm going to do the same thing with the other side. Okay, so here I have my other side. If you have a clean brush that is dry, that doesn't have anything you have never used with paint, you can remove any thin from that surface. Okay, I am attaching that piece to the paper. Once I put it down, I try not to move it. Okay, next step, according to my example, you have the flyer and you have the images. So you can follow, of course, this is my design, but if you want to add or change something, feel free to do it. It's your design. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to attach 2 sticky dots. I'm going to peel off. And I'm going to locate that in the center. See that? Next, I'm going to add my butterfly. And these pieces are what I call bling, and they are already sticky. So you just peel off and you can add it directly to the paper in different areas. Just a design, just to add something to my design. See how pretty? Okay, I'm going to add a sticky dot to my butterfly and attach it to the center. If I want, I can do this a little bit. Okay, see that? How beautiful? And see the layers that we create by adding those sticky dots. Okay, so according to my design, what is next is that I'm going to add the ribbon to the gold card. After that, I'm going to attach the card to that gold piece, and then I have my extra white piece of paper, and I will attach it to that piece of paper. So it looks like this. Okay? Always, when you have a design, let's look at this one. We have a design, and I am working on my gold piece for this second design. I'm adding my elements there. Then I'm attaching everything to an extra white or ivory card, and then that's attached to the card. Okay, so always take a look at how we never work on the folded card surface, always on an extra surface. Here we have everything on a white card. We build the layers here. See all these layers, and then we attach. When you find flat pieces of paper attached like that, like a stripe of paper, I normally use my tape runner, and then I use my tape runner to attach the ribbon to the back of the extra piece of paper, and then glue dots for everything else. Okay, so let's get back to our design. So how do we glue the ribbon to the gold piece of paper? Super easy. We're going to, how do we use the tape runner? These tape runners have a point. We need to make sure that that point is like down all the time, not up, not like that, but down, and it will make a sound. And if you see, there's like glue to that. We're going to press. Now here I'm going to make sure that it's straight. Okay, once I have it secure, I'm going to press down. Then I'm going to attach this nude design to that card. How? With my tape runner. I'm going to go around the edges. in the center. Okay. I am centering and placing my design on that gold card. See how it's building? One more step. We have an extra piece of paper, correct? That's going to be, that design is going to be attached to that piece of paper. How? My tape runner. It's the best way, a very clean way to do it, and sticks really well. See normally what I do? Okay, have my white piece of paper, again, brushing anything that should not be there, and centering. Once it's down, I press down to make sure that it attaches to that surface. We're almost there. What's the next step? The next step will be just to add my design to the folding card. Okay, have my folding card to the side. In this case, I want my design to be a horizontal design. This third design is also horizontal. Okay, okay, let's get back to our main design. I'm going to use my tape runner. I'm going to add the glue to the design, that paper, that extra paper that has the layers and all the details. Think about this. If you add that glue to this card, you're not going to know exactly where to add it. And that's something that we don't want. We add the glue to the extra card. So when we center, everything looks clean and perfect. I'm centering and pressing down. That easy. Voila, you have your beautiful card ready for you to write a note to a loved one. So just like that, we're going to follow the other two designs. Okay, so we're going to go through these supplies, but I know that with the tutorial that I just gave you, it follows the same idea. So if you're working on your second design, you're going to have a bag like this. What's inside your second bag? You have a small bag with elements, a gold piece of paper, a white piece of paper, the folding card, and the envelope. Remember, always that folding card and the envelope go to the side. If we look at the design, we need to attach a few items to the gold piece. But I feel like it will be better if we do this. Attach the gold to the white piece of paper, center. Then we're going to use also the tape to attach the gray and gold beautiful stripe piece of paper. All that is being glued with the glue tape. Here's what's next. You see that design in the center. You add that with the sticky dots because we have some layers that adds dimension to my piece. So I'm going to use my sticky dots to add that, sticky dots to add that, and then 1 or 2 sticky dots to your silk flower. All this is hand cut and handmade by volunteers at our organization. The layers, the word, we're going to add dimension with my sticky dots, and we're going to also glue a few sticky dots and add it to my card. So it looks like this. Okay, see how it is glue adding dimension. Okay, super clean. Once my design is ready, I go and I attach it to my folded card. If it is a horizontal design, I make sure my direction of the card goes right. That's for my second design. Okay, so if we want to create the third design, follows the same idea. Let's look at the supplies that you have inside. I'm sure by now you're telling like, Bibi, I know how this works. Okay, we have some elements inside the bag. We have some ribbon, we have some paper, the extra piece of paper, the folding card, and the envelope, which we're both going to put aside. We're going to work on that piece of paper. So if we look at this design, I will go first by gluing my polka dot design with my tape runner. Once I do that, I'm going to add my ribbon. The same thing we did with the ribbon on the first card. We were folding here the edges, making sure that it is straight, and then adding glue here and pressing down. Okay, after you do that, what's next? Let's look at this, what's in here. Okay, so we have the floral pattern. I think that I can probably put it this way. Okay, then we go with the tinted piece. Then it has a gold. Now, all of this is using sticky dots, layering, layering, layering. So your sticky dots will help you with that design, even with this large piece. So I add all my layers with the sticky dots. Sticky dots for that, sticky dots for that. I get my bling and I divide it and I put it around one edge here and one edge there. So you have your bling. Remember, these sticks just peel off and it sticks. And then we have the two flowers here and there. You can grab one of the bling pieces and add it to your flower. And then the last piece is the wax design. And with that, we want to probably use a large or two sticky dots and add it to your card. See? Once you have that design, we're going to attach the whole thing to your folding card and ready for your envelope. Very easy. I hope you enjoy it, and let's get to work.